sports and stuff. Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to the football fans zone, and we are doing a watch along between Chelsea versus Newcastle. Get in the chat. Let me know what you think. Who do you think will win the game? Let me know in the comment section. Well, starting for Chelsea, we've got Pedrick and Petrovic, Cucurella, Chaloba, Disasi, Gusto, Caicedo, Fernandez, Gallagher, Sterling, Kopama, and Nicholas Jackson. And I remember he saying something about Sanchez. I said if he comes back, I honestly believe he's going to sit at the bench. And I'm right because he's not playing this game, he's sitting at the bench. So the starting lineup for Newcastle is Dubravka, Livramento, Shal, Botman, Bon, Dan Bon, Longstaff, Bruno Gimenez, Willock, Almiron, Isaac, and Antonio Gordon. Let me know who do you think will win this game on the comment section. And feel free, we can talk about anything as long it has to do with football. It's welcome. As long as it has to do with football, then I'm all for that. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you think will win the match? Let me know in the comment section as well. For me, it's gonna be a very, very tough game, man. And I'm expecting lots, of goals. I'm expecting a lot of goals. So I just hope it lives to the expectation. I also I believe we are going to have a good game. We're going to have a good game. We are going to have a very, very good, lovely game today. And it's Chelsea that is going to, kicking off this game this tonight. And here we go. The match has officially kicked off. And guys, please do not forget to subscribe, like, also share this video. Let this video go viral, please. Please. Because we are trying to build a very, very wonderful community here. So please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Antonio Gordon. Ever ever since Frank Lampard actually gave Antonio Gordon a chance when he was coaching Everton. Ever since then, man, this boy have gone on to become a wonderful player, a wonderful talent. And this is what you get from proper players, not players like Marcus Rashford that gets overhyped, you know. It's a goal kick. And honestly, when I watch Anthony Gordon plays, it gives me joy. He's a boy I love watching. And the fact that Frank Lampard actually gave him his opportunity back there in Everton just says a lot. And he ended up leaving Everton to Newcastle for £40 million. That's to tell you how much of a good player this boy is. Yeah. That's a throwing. That is a throwing. Now, before I came online, it has been said Amad Diallo have actually had a fallout with Eric Ten Hag. Though I've not really know what really happened that made them had a fallout. But earlier today, Ahmad Diallo actually he deleted every picture of everything that has to do with him with Manchester United. He deleted everything from his Instagram page and he left his time with at the championship with Sunderland. But one thing I don't understand is this guys. Why is let me check the Chelsea bench. So on Ten Hag bench, sorry, on Chelsea's bench, you've got Achipong, Kasaida, you've got Chukwemeka, you've got Dave Washington, then Gil Christ, oh, Gil Christ, and you've got Noni Madweke, you've got Mokaila Modric, and Robert Sanchez, and the main man himself, Thiago Silva. But the honest truth is this: I really do not understand what is. I don't understand what uh, Pochettino is actually doing, leaving Thiago Silva on the bench because the fullback is using it's very very shaky, very shaky. It's very shaky. Honestly, it's very very shaky, and you don't want to be playing a team against a Newcastle team. You don't want to be playing a full back of Cucurella, Chaloba, um, Disasi, and Gusto. Though I don't have a problem with Gusto or Cucurella, but on a norm, this guy is full of mistakes. Disasi. There are times he might have a very very good game, and there are times whereby it just look like crap. So somebody like Thiago Silva should be at the back there to lead and control everything. But I just hope, you know, he knows actually what he's doing. Wow. Wow. Was that I think was that a Nicholas Jackson goal or for Kopama? And they've started very well. They've started very, very well. Now back to what I was saying about Amad Diallo. He deleted every picture of United. Deleted is anything that has to do with him playing for. Oh wow, okay, it's Nicholas Jackson goal. Because I was looking at it, I said, "There's no way Kopama will hit a shot that way with his left foot and with his right foot." But that was a very very good goal. No wonder when I saw Nicholas Jackson celebrating, I was wondering, does this guy doesn't just claim a goal that is not his? But it's a goal. He actually scored a goal. Yeah. So now Amad Diallo have actually had a fallout with Eric Ten Hag. I've seen some clowns, you know, some deluded Manchester United fans that just would do anything. Oh, nice, nice. That's nice defending from Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. So I've seen so many United fan base like Mark Gorbridge. That guy would do whatever he can to make sure he keeps what's it called? He keeps defending Ten Hag, no matter the circumstances, no matter the situation. Honestly, he's always ready to back. He's always ready to back his crap players. He's always ready to back Ten Hag and always ready to put the blame on the players. The players are always at fault. The players are always the one that are not good enough. He will never for once, go after Eric Ten Hag. We've got Shotto is in the building. My nigga. It says let's go. It says let's go Newcastle beat these cheese boys. I don't know why he wants Chelsea to lose this game. Then he says managers these days will surprise you with their team selection in a crucial game. Yeah, I just really hope he does not come and out them. Then he says, let's see if Chelsea can defend or extend their lead. Okay. Saul says Eric Ten Hag had a fallout with his Baba and bro had to take that airline immediately. So you are being mean, hey? It's very much possible because um Ten Hag has been falling out with everybody. So there's every possibility that he might also fall out with his own Baba. Honestly. But what does that say to you about Ten Hag as a manager? What does that say to you about Ten Hag as a football manager? Because it was something I've been saying ever since then. I honestly do believe Ten Hag is a good manager, no doubt. I'll tell you guys for a fact. I honestly believe Ten Hag is a good manager. But the honest truth is this, guys. Ten Hag's man management, management is very, 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 very poor. Very poor. Honestly. His game management and his man management is is rubbish. Is rubbish. Now I've seen people come to defend Ten Hag talking about the fact that um Amad Diallo might not be good enough, and that is the reason why Ten Hag have not actually given him a chance. But it does not make sense to me, guys, because this guy called Amad Diallo won the Player of the Season in the Championship last season, and people are here talking about um, the Championship as if we're talking about MLX or we're talking about the Saudi League. I'll be honest with you guys. The Championship is one of the best and toughest league. You can easily say it's even tougher than the Premiership as well. That is how very, very tough that Championship League is. And people come and make it seem as if it's not good enough. He is a player for the level of a championship team. And that is bloody rubbish. It is nonsense, honestly. You have a manager that is busy falling out with everybody, every player, But because some people are so deluded, they will never, they will never come out to say it. And it's annoying, honestly. It's really annoying. I won't lie to you guys. It's really annoying. Because you have a player in Amadialo that came out from his loan spell at Sunderland that was expecting to have game times. I was actually expecting that boy that he was going to have like play a lot of game because he has actually gone out to loan to prove himself that he's a good player. But because you have a manager like Tenag that is crazy, that lives in his own, there is like people say he's stubborn. That is nonsense. You can't be stubborn and be making crap decision. You can't be stubborn and see you're busy making crap decision. Yeah. Then Sok comes to say at the very best, he deserves more game time. Terang is a terrible manager. And that's the honest truth. He's actually referring to what I said just now. And this is what Saul said. At the very best, he deserves more game time. Eric Ten Hag is a terrible manager. And that is the honest truth. That is the honest truth. Ahmad Diallo is like he deserves more game time. And you can easily say that this guy is better than whatever, like Anthony's brother Anthony. What are Chelsea doing here? Then Notando says he can be a good lad and tired of not being picked. It was the right. He has the right to do what he wants on his social media. Like free speech should be stifled. Stifled. Ahmad was technically player of the season in the championship, and this is what I was saying. This is the exact thing I was saying. So you telling me he's a good lad, yes. But the honest truth is this guy is sitting on the bench. Like he's dying on the bench. And yet, this lad is seeing players he is far better than having run of games than him. Ten Hag would rather play Bruno Fernandes as a right winger instead of playing Ahmad. Make this make sense to me. Ten Hag is a terrible manager. That is the word to use. So now you're telling me a player will get frustrated. A player will get frustrated because even though I am being patient for you to give me my own time, I'm being patient, waiting for you to give me my chance to prove myself. I will be patient on the bench doing this. Then it will come to a point whereby I lose it as well. It will come to a point whereby I lose that patience because I can't be sitting on the bench whereby players I am far better than are playing on the pitch. Sometimes some some people, some fans, they get to forget that these people they are human beings as well. They are not robots. They are not robots. They've got feelings. They've got feelings. Honestly, they've got feelings. What do you do to a manager by? Hey, I eat it once, man. You should be eating that once. You should eat it once. Now, Shotso says Eric has too many flaws. He's only as good. He only has one good signing, which is Hoyland, but he flopped with Mason Mount and Anthony. And now that's a fact. But another thing is this: the question you ask yourself again, Shotso, is this: what suddenly happened to Anthony? And I can't really call Mason Mount a flop because I've not even seen him play under United. We've not really like seen Mason Mount play. He has been injured all season. And now you have a player like Mason Mount. You spent £65 million on Mason Mount. And this is an amount of money you could have easily, that Ten Hag could have easily spent on better players like Yuri Tillemans. Yuri Tillemans was free. James Madison was there. Jimmy Ward-Prowse was there. He did not go for these players. Out of every player he could actually go for in a Chelsea team, it was Mason Mount. He has been injured all season. But the reason, another thing is this, what surprises me is this, man. I've watched Anthony's clips. I've watched him play in the Champions League and everything. So suddenly, Anthony, that was a very good player, does become rubbish now. Became a flop. He became a flop whereby even in himself, Ten Hag, does not even play the player he spent £90 million on. And this clown is still busy wanting assurance from Sajik Ratcliffe and the Enos group. And you still have some crazy people that will always do whatever they can to make sure that they defend their coach. They will do whatever it takes for them to defend their coach. Now, Dennis says, Ten Hag block Ahmad from moving on loan, only not to play him. Now, get the point here right now. Get the point right now. This lad called Ahmad, he was very, very much ready to go on loan. He was ready to go on loan. But what did Ten Hag did? He blocked and stopped this lad from going on loan. So now when this guy, this boy now called Ahmad, is acting the way he's acting right now, people want to tell you back the manager and tell you the players is not good enough. Whereby you have sometimes you have to be fair. You just have to be sincere, be fair. Chelsea, come on, you're not scoring from there. Ten Hag blocked this boy from going on loan, only to put him on the bench. Let make it make sense. For those people that are talking about it might not be good enough, but we have not even seen him play anything to be able to judge him with. Ten Hag have not given him that chance to even play a game and actually let the fans or people see for themselves that Ahmad is not good enough. And you get people that comes on here, talk rubbish about him not good enough, about Ten Hag, seeing everything he does on the training and does not rate him, does not feel he's good enough. And the question you ask yourself right now, who has been good enough in that United team right now? Because the only three talents I see in that team, or that makes you happy in that team, it's Garnacho, it is Rasmus Hoyland, it is Kobe Meno, Rafa Varane, and Diego Dalot. Every other people are your bloody rubbish. They've been crap. Wow. So make it make sense. And she also says Anthony and Messi Mount are good, but then Eric don't know how to exploit and make them peak. Wow. And that is why I said Ten Hag's man management is terrible, honestly. This is why I said Ten Hag management is terrible. Because even when you look at Garnacho right now, Ten Hag is not managing that player very well. And Garnacho is not going to get to the very, very top. Because when I look at Garnacho, I see a player with potentials, a big potential. I see a players with a lot of potentials. But with the way Ten Hag has been managing this little boy, 19 years old, playing him over again, he's overplaying him. He's overplaying him. He does not give him time to rest. He's overplaying him. And this is something you don't see with other managers. You don't see it with other managers. Go check Savi. Yemina, that is 16 years old. He's a joy to watch. But it does not mean for Savi to just use him in every game. He will burn out. There are other players in the club that needs playing time as well. It doesn't make any sense, my guys. And it pains me that their deluded fan base will never see Ten Hag as the problem. They won't. Most of them will not see me as the problem. They do believe Ten Hag is the one that is coming to come and rescue the club. They believe Ten Hag is the right man for the job. And the honest truth is this, guys. Those players might not be good enough. And I've been saying it. These players, they might not be good enough. But the honest truth is this, guys. Ten Hag is not the person that can change this United team. It's not. And that is the honest truth, guys. Ten Hag is not the one that he can't change it. He cannot. He will get a sack. There's no two ways about it. Ten Hag is going to get a sack. Honestly. When you have a proper manager that knows what it takes to coach a player or to coach kids, look at what Liverpool is doing, man. Look at what Liverpool is doing. And the reason why I've been saying I don't want to hear this bullshit talk of Manchester United having injury crisis, the reason I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to hear those crap. I watched Liverpool played against Man City yesterday. Most of them were boys. They were kids. But you have a player like Quensa. Quensa was able to keep. He was able to keep um, Alan quiet the whole game. He's a kid. Now DT says Eric Ten Hag fallout will be the downfall of him. The honest truth is Ten Hag is just is heading for the door. Because when you look at the people Ten Hag have actually had fallout with, those are people or players you can never, you won't even hear. Imagine the kind of players he had the fallout with. He had a fallout with Rafa Varane. I had a fallout with, what's it called? Cristiano Ronaldo. He also had a fallout with David De Gea. He also had a fallout with Antonio Martial. And ever since that game, that Antonio Martial and Ten Hag had a fallout during the match, we have not seen him anymore. We haven't seen Anthony Martial anymore. You can actually be having a fallout with the players and still be professional about it. I will always make an example of what's his name? Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson and Roy Keane. They never liked each other. but they won a lot of stuff, a lot of cups together. And you have Silas Ferguson, a player he never liked. He made him his captain. But you have right now a deluded fan base whereby they believe their manager is always right. The players are not good enough. The players does not have a right to speak for themselves. We saw the way Ten Hag treated Sancho. And the little while Sancho went to Dortmund, what has happened? Season has changed. The way it is right now, Sancho has a goal and I think 2 or 3 assists already for Dortmund. More than Anthony, that this guy called Ten Hag bought for 90 million pounds. Now, Patrick says both sides are to be blamed. Sancho had time and did bad at United, but Ten Hag handled the whole situation horribly. And that comment there is spot on. That's true. That statement there, that is it. That is true. That is nothing but the truth. And do not forget, guys, we have also we have not heard the side of Sancho. We only heard what Ten Hag had to say. We did not hear Sancho's part of the story. Or they tell you, back the manager, back the manager. And I'm saying it. When people was talking about Sancho will never play for Man U anymore. He will never play for Man U anymore. If he had done that to Sir Alex Ferguson, he will never play anymore. And I was saying to the same person, I said, do you think if Sir Alex Ferguson was the one that was asked that question, he was going to reply? He would not. He would not. And you have a manager like Eric Ten Hag that have never been playing Sancho. They tell you we are going through injury crisis. Sancho would have helped. Sancho would have helped how? Because this guy caught Ten Hag does not rate Sancho. Oh, that's on Petrovic. Ish. You have to see that this guy caught Ten Hag does not rate Sancho. Because this guy had a player like Facundo Pellistri at his disposal. Did he use him? He did not. The boy ended up leaving Manchester United to go on loan at Granada. And ever since then, he has been playing. Now, after spending 400 million plus, it is okay to park the bus. Now, that is Ten Hag as well. For those people that are busy shouting, he needs to be backed. He needs to be backed. He did not get the players he wanted. He needs to be backed. This dude have spent 400 million pounds plus so far on transfer, both loan and purchase of players. He has spent 400 million pounds already. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Because what I want to see, I want to just hear from those people that always say ten again, 10 again. It's not the manager, it's not the manager. Explain to me, please. That was a very, very good block from Cucurella. Ah, these people are coming back to the game now. They are coming into the game. Newcastle. Anthony Gordon. But what I don't know is that I don't know how I don't know how people that are United fan, how do you guys cope supporting a club like Manchester United? How do you guys cope? How do you guys cope? I am honestly sure that you guys you take pills to sleep at night. You take pills to sleep at night because the way Manchester United are playing, you want to you want to cry. You feel for the team and their fans. You feel for them. They are going through a lot. And that's the honest truth. Honestly. You feel for their fans. Now, DT channel says Ahmad Diallo should have been loaned or sell or sold. Even with all the injuries, he can't play. Then what is the point? And that is the honest truth, guys. That is the honest truth. Even with the injury Manchester United are suffering, are going through, this boy has still not been able to get a chance to prove himself. Because one thing I don't understand is this. I will never understand the fact or the reason why Ten Hag blocked him from going on loan, knowing fully well he will not use him. Like Ten Hag knew fully well that there is no chance he's going to play this lad. And yet, you did not allow this boy go on loan because he was ready and he was okay, fine to go on loan. He was. He was really, really, really willing to go on loan. But what did Ten Hag did? He blocked him from going on loan. Give him game time. No. And you get crap fans, useless fans, making excuses for Ten Hag. Then Motupi says Rashford, £450,000. I think he's talking about that salary. Maguire, £250,000. Messi Mount, £350,000. He says this is English bias. Now, I'm not really sure if you are really. I'm not sure about that figure for Rashford. I think he is around 300, 350. I'm not sure though, or 400. Now, you ask yourself a question: does Rashford even plays as a player that earns £250,000 a week? Because if we want to start mentioning players that earns this amount of money, when you watch what they do on the pitch, it tells you why they deserve to earn that amount of money. You have people like Kevin De Bruyne. You have people like Mo Salah. You have Saka. When you watch them play, you can see that they actually deserve to be earning that much. But with Manchester United, people like Marcus Rashford, Harry Maguire, Messi Mount, earning this much money. For what? For what? And they are playing crap football. That's what they do. So now let's talk football. Says supporting Manchester United these days is the hardest job in the planet. You guys are battering United fans tonight. Everybody is coming for United fans tonight. Everyone is coming for United fans tonight. And it makes a lot of sense. It actually does make a lot of sense. Supporting United these days is the hardest job in the planet. I'm sure you're a United fan. Wow, nice, nice, nice defending. And Newcastle, yeah. Oh, that was a nice block. I think that should be a corner kick. I was thinking it was going to be a corner kick. Maybe they got the decision wrong. Then Notando says fans aren't patient enough to complete a rebuild under a manager. Can't let the players win every time. Now, I'm trying to understand what you are saying here. I think you are trying to talk about um, the players should take the blame. The players should be sold. But yet again, I am asking myself a question. I am asking myself a question here, guys. Um, if I was Sergeant Ratcliffe, or I own a, a share of Manchester United, there is no way I am going to be watching this Ten Hag play crap football like he's doing right now. And I will just sit down there and say, no, it's fine, it's okay. There is no way. There is no way. He does not deserve another chance. He has showcased and proved to us that he is not good enough to be a manager of a top side. And the honor truth is this, guys, Ajax was his level. Ajax was actually Eric Ten Hag's level. Then Shortwell says United and Chiefs are in the same WhatsApp group. Short to Manchester United and Kaiser Chiefs are in the same WhatsApp group. Yeah, you can easily say that, man, because man, they are both rubbish. You can actually say that. They are both rubbish. This game have been awesome. I've watched. Plus, I wanted Chelsea to win actually, so I'm happy they're winning. I wanted to win. Petrovic. I was right about this Petrovic of a boy, man. I was really, really right. Then Patrick says, Eric Ten Hag, not good enough. Era divisi, tax at max. And this is what I just said right now. His level is actually era divisi. That's what his level is. So says, how comes Everton perform well? Okay, way bad than United, and no one is saying Sean Dyche out. I don't understand. I don't think you understand what you're talking about. How come does Everton perform um, way bad than Manchester United? And no one is saying Sean Dyche out. Now I'm going to ask that question, answer that question you just asked now. Because one, first of all, you can't be comparing Everton and um, United. Because you and I know on paper, Manchester United are miles ahead of United Everton. When you put them, the players aside individually, they are also miles ahead of Everton. And if you want to, talk more about this conversation, I will tell you for free. Wow, wow, Issa, that was a very good goal, man. That was a very very good goal. That was a very very good goal. That was a very good goal. That was a very good goal. Yeah, and the way it is right now, he's going to swing. But what was Gusto doing there? What was he doing there? What was Chaluba doing as well? Come on. That was exceptional. Like this is dynamite. Dynamite. You don't catch that, man. You don't. You don't catch that. This is what we're talking about. Yeah. This guy called Isaac, when he was playing for um, Real Sociedad in Spain, Arsenal wanted him. United also, there was some time when they were talking about him. But you have their fan base talking crap, talking how this guy is not a player United should be signing. And the stupid question they'll be asking you is this. They'll be asking you, will Manchester City sign him? Will Liverpool sign him? But this dude is above their level, is above whatever they think they've got. The problem with Manchester United and their fan base is that, or even their players as well, they think they are what they're not. They think they are what they're not. Because I'll tell you, the front three playing for Newcastle are miles ahead of whatever the fuck Manchester United have got. And when I'm talking about like we're talking about Rashford, Anthony, Ahmad, or I will not even include Ahmad in that conversation. But whatever United think their player is, they're not those things. And that is the problem they've got in that club. Their fans are deluded, their players are deluded, their coach is even the worst. Oh, I think it's upside. Upside. Yeah, it's upside. But I don't understand, like why will you allow somebody take all this all stress? I could see it from here. I'm sitting down. I knew that was an upside. I don't understand how this officiating in England, man. They officiate crap. It's not even close. He is miles off. He is miles off. He is miles off. So how are you not blowing that as an upside immediately? It's frustrating. It frustrates the hell out of me. That was an upside. The officiating in England is always something you just want to get angry about. The officiating is extremely poor. Extremely poor. But that was a good goal, though. That was a good goal. What this officiating? Come on, come on. What are you guys doing? I'm sure Short is probably happy wherever he is. I don't really know why he wants Newcastle to win. Probably he's take his money on Newcastle. Yeah, what a goal from from Isaac. You know Isaac don't disappoint. And that's the fact. It does not. Ah, yeah, that would have been the best goal for for Chelsea, considering the fact that Jackson have been scoring tapping ever since he arrived at Chelsea. That would have been one of the best goals he has ever scored. That would have been one of the best goals he has ever scored in his career. Oh, that would have and that ish, Isaac, what were you doing? Okay, no, it's Willock. I was about asking what was he doing there? Why is he not taking the shot? Diggy, 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 diggy. Wonderful. Yes. Wow. That was a good save from Debrevka. That was a wonderful save. Yeah. The half time. It's half time. It's half time. And that's a good game though. That was a very good first half. That was a very, very good first half, guys. Let's see if Chelsea can come back and win this game, guys. Let's see. Now, Nutando says no reason to go online, but we stopped him going on loan. Also going to the AFCON, which is country one. I understand the disappointment. Now, I love what she said here. There was no need for Ahmad to go online. But the honest truth is this, guys, man. These guys are human beings. They are not robots. Blood flows through their veins. They are human beings. It is only fair for somebody to pour out his frustration, considering the fact of the kind of a season he had last season playing for Sunderland. He knew what he did. He knew what he achieved. Then he comes to Manchester United and he's busy on the bench, sees somebody like Anthony giving game time, even with the fact that he is not even playing to the height that is expected of him. You still don't drop him. You keep playing him. You don't give Ahmad game time. And this is the same exact thing Sancho was talking about. Because we are here criticizing Ahmad, criticizing Sancho. These guys, blood flows through them. It only makes sense for you to get frustrated pour out your frustration because you can't be sitting on the bench and you're there watching a player that is not even good or will not even offer something you could offer to the team. Yet he keeps playing before you. He keeps playing before you. So make it make sense, guys. You did not allow this guy go for loan. You also did not allow him go for the AFCON. And they ended up winning in the AFCON. We saw the likes of Andy Gra. Andy Gra was exceptional. He's one of the reasons Cote d'Ivoire actually won the AFCON. Andy Gra. Then you have a player like AFCON. He was denied of going alone. He was also denied from going to AFCON, only to sit at the bench. How do you think such a player will feel? How? How do you think such a player will feel? Because he's a human being as well, honestly. Then Malebina says Maino and Ganacho should go before their career gets destroyed by Tenak too. And that is spot on. That is spot on. That is spot on. And I said it. I said if I was Ganacho mom or Ganacho's like his parent or his agent, I will start looking for a club for Ganacho right now. Kobe Meno the same thing. I will start looking for a club for those lads right now. Because Ten Hag will also just kill their career. And I think this is something we've been saying for a very long time with United right now. Any players that come to United, the career just end up vanishing to thin hair. But I honestly feel for Ganacho, because I believe this little boy has a very, very high potentials. Honestly, I do believe he has that potentials of becoming one of the best or one of the world best player in the next 3, 4, 5 years. But he has to be under the right um, structure. He has to be under the right structure. And that's the next truth because, like I said on my previous video, I said Garnacho is going to end up becoming the new Rashford. Honestly, it will end up becoming the new Rashford. Honestly, this is spot on. I love that comment. That's spot on. Then now DT comes and says that tweet only damage Ama putting himself before the Manchester United. In us, we say we got someone else. Don't like play. We got someone else. Someone else don't like play for Sunderland. But one thing is, these guys now we are forgetting one thing, man. Like I said, these guys they are not robots. And beside the way he's sitting at the bench, how do you think he feels? How do you think he feels? Not every player will just sit around and be okay with sitting on the bench. Not every players. You will not expect every player to be happy and contented just sitting on the bench, not having game time. No, it's not right. It's not right. You can't tell me that in taking that pictures of whatever he has to do with United, taking it, deleting them, that he does not have the right to do it. One, he has got every right to do it because one, that is his account. He can delete whatever picture he wants to delete. But the honest truth is this: everybody that is actually making this comment like DT here, that is busy making this comment. You are trying to shift the blame from Ten Hag that he has failed in handling this very well. You are putting the shame, you are putting the blame now on a little boy that actually have every right to do whatever he's doing. Because you won't tell me Ahmad Diallo does not have the right to post or do what he did. He has every right to do it. Just as I will tell you and defend you and defend Sancho that he also have every right to also come out to call out the manager. Honestly, you want him to do what? To talk to Tenag on the training pitch. Is that what you want? For Tenag to sit him down and talk to him on the training ground? No, you would not. You don't expect him to do that. You don't, because the managers has already shown that he does not rate Amad Diallo. To him, he's not good enough. And that is the only reason why you have a player like Rasmus Hoyland not available for the Manchester Derby. And yet, what happened? Ahmad could not get playing time. He brought in Forcing. He brought in Forcing. I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect to that player, but nobody knows who he is. Nobody know who he is. Nobody know who that guy is. And you have Tenag bringing him to go play ahead of somebody like what is it called? Amad Diallo. Because it doesn't make any sense to me, guys. It does not. Let me know if I'm overreacting. Please let me know in the comment section. Yeah, if I am talking crap, let me know in the comment section. And that's how it is. If I'm talking crap, let me know on the comment section. Let me know what you think. Because um, we are ready, you know. On this platform, we give everybody a chance. It's all about opinion. So your own opinion is also welcome anytime, any day. Feel free. Now, Patrick says Eric Ten Hag fell out with Ronaldo, Elanga, Sancho, Varane, Ericsson, Marshall, and now Ahmad. He says, get rid of this toxic manager. I am sure some United fans they are extremely tired of Eric Ten Hag. But that's the honest truth, guys, man. In the speak of how many seasons, how many years? I think 18 months. You are falling out with the likes of Ronaldo, Elanga, Sancho, Varane, Eric Marshall. And these are players. When you look at all these players, they're not even players that makes trouble. You know, I want to take out Sancho there because Sancho is also is a crazy person. You know, I might want to take him out. But the reason why I will still leave him there is because Tenag, first of all, disrespected Sancho. Now look at the set of players he has had fallout with: Cristiano Ronaldo, Elanga, Sancho, Rafael Varane, Ericsson, Masha, and now Ahmad. And these are players whereby before now we never had or read an article that says they fell out with any manager before. That gets to tell you how toxic this guy Kottenag is very, very, very toxic. And I agree. I agree with Patrick. Get this clown out of your club. Okay, now. So he has okay, this is what I'm saying now. Is he asking the question? He said, so he has not been patient enough and they need to bring false in who did not do anything. Let him go. He's also talking about Ahmad. And he also just point out exactly what I said. He just point out exactly what I said. Because one thing is this lad have been patient enough. Ever since he came back from the injury, he has been patient enough. He has been patient for his time to come, but the time is not even coming. And right now we've got how many games remaining? I think 10 or 11 or 12 games remaining in Premiership. Huh? This is absolutely spot on. This boy have been waiting for Ten Hag to give him a chance to prove himself in the team. He has not. But yet, he has gone to brought a false in and took him straight to the first 11. Then you get the useless United fan base that are just so obsessed about Eric Ten Hag. They will still come out to talk crap. This guy, I've been patient enough. He went on loan, proved himself, come back. This guy called Falsing has not even done that as yet. But yet, he is being brought straight from the academy, straight to the first level to go and play against Manchester City. So if there's a player that was going to do something against Manchester City, is that little boy. Make it make sense, guys. And that's also says Eritanic ego and favoritism is why we haven't gotten the best out of this squad. Reality is Spurs won yesterday. We are nowhere near top four. Not good enough. And that's the next truth, guys. And I've been saying it for a very long time. I said Ten Hag favoritism will also be the reason that he will get sacked. And now the honest truth again is this, guys, man. The reason why United are the way they are currently is because they haven't sold the rubbish that thinks they are the best. They haven't sold them out. And I've always been saying it. For United to move forward to whatever or close to whatever they've been in, like under Sir Alex Ferguson, Marcus Rashford needs to be sold. Bruno Fernandes needs to be sold. Harry Maguire needs to be sold. Lindelof needs to be sold. Scott McTominay needs to be sold. And that's the honest truth. And Ten Hag also needs to be sacked because he's not good. He's not good enough. I'll tell you that for free. Ten Hag is not good enough. His level is at the championship level or Eredivisie. That is Ten Hag's um, level. Now you look at Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur. Look at that team. Look at when did this guy came into the club, and Postecoglou. He came into that club like you can easily say it's 6 to 8 months right now. But after 4 months, we saw these people playing remarkable football. We saw them playing proper football. This is something Eric Ten Hag have failed to do. This is something Eric Ten Hag have actually failed massively to do. To get a player to be better. Get the club playing a proper football. He has failed dismally in doing that. That's a good save. Petrovic. He's a very good goalkeeper. This boy is very good goalkeeper. I love that lad. So this guy Kottenag have failed dismally to do that. To just do the common little thing he should be doing. You can't tell somebody to wait for his time. You are not giving him time to put himself. So what do you expect him to do? It's looking more now. It's looking more likely that Newcastle might win this game. It's looking very very likely that Newcastle might win this game. Um, Ahmad. This says Ahmad dribbling has been phenomenal, but I don't know how much is pressing. Okay, I don't know on how much is pressing. What is your opinion on Ahmad pressing? But the honest truth is that, yeah, now guys, DT, I can't tell you what he is like when it comes to pressing because I've not even seen enough of him. Because you are able to judge somebody you have actually seen enough of. Like the way it is right now, I can tell you I have seen enough to understand that Ten Hag cannot manage at a top club. He cannot manage at a top club or at a top league. He can't. I can also tell you that I've seen enough to tell you Anthony will flop under Ten Hag in United. Anthony needs a team that plays ball possession. So, and that's the truth. I've not seen enough of Ahmad that will tell me, okay, Ahmad is this player. I've not. It is when you see enough of a player, you can actually judge them because you end up judging them fairly. And that's it. You end up judging them unfairly. So right now, I can't really judge this guy. I can't. Then Montando says, Ten Hag kissing bombs of Bruno, Crapford. That's Rashford. Anthony and falling out with the real potential players. And that's the truth, guys. Make it make sense, man. Is that a manager? Is that even a manager? A manager that worships and adores people like Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, who again, Anthony. Then he's busy falling out with the players with the right mentality. He's busy falling out with the players that actually wants to win. The players that actually understand what it means to play for a top side. But this clown, Kottenag, would rather fall out with people like what's it called? Ronaldo. Fall out with people like um, Elanga, Sancho, Rafa Varane, and keep all this crap I mentioned just now. Or this crap that Notando mentioned. Then Patrick says we need to get rid of Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Scott McTominay, Harry Maguire, and Lindelof. This was the same thing I mentioned. I mentioned these five players earlier. I said if Manchester United wants to actually go back to whatever they used to be, the best way of starting that process is Rashford needs to be sold, Bruno Fernandes needs to be sold, Scott McTominay needs to be sold. Come on, that has been so steady. Pass the ball. Come on, and Lindelof. I just said it like 15 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago, and that is how you know a baller. Though it did not include Eric Ten Hag. But the honest truth is this: is spot on. Is way spot on, honestly, because I said it myself. I said it myself. I said it, and that is nothing but the truth. They need to get rid of Marcus Rashford, get rid of Bruno Fernandes, get rid of Scott McTominay, Harry Maguire, and Lindell. They have to do whatever they can to get rid of these guys. They are not good enough. Plus 10 nag as well. Um, then Motu P says destroying young players' career for a fidget spinner. Sack the manager. And that's the honest truth, guys. This guy doesn't need to be sacked, man. He needs to be sacked. Honestly. He needs to be sacked. Then now, how many players have had a fallout with an ag? Is this just the wrong attitude from players, or is there an inherent problem with Ten Hag method of working? Now this is a tough question to answer. This is a tough question to actually answer, but I will give it the best I can. Now, one thing I said earlier is this. I said something about um, Eric Ten Hag. Game management is zero. The man management is also zero. I watch Real Madrid playing against Celta Figo. In that team, you could see that everybody are happy because the man management of um, Carlo Ancelotti is on another level whereby players can't even complain. They can't complain. Wow, nice. Palmer, nice one. That was a good go from Palmer. It has been coming. It has been coming. It has been coming. And imagine the two players I have on my thumbnail, the two players I've got on my thumbnail actually scored today. The two players I've got on my thumbnail actually found the back of the net today. So now I was saying about Tenag and Ancelotti. Everybody in that team are happy because everybody is getting play time. Ancelotti is able to manage everybody, keep everybody happy. He's able to do that. So when your man management, your game management is zero, you are bound to fail. And that is what we are seeing currently going on in Manchester United. What are Chelsea doing, man? What are they doing? So you ah Stanley, pass the ball now. What the fuck are you doing? Pass the ball to somebody. What is wrong with this guy? Are you so self-centered? Pass the ball to somebody. Rubbish. So sometimes you can actually say, like, you can just pass the ball to this guy here. Pass the ball. What was he doing? What are you doing? So you can say Tenak, the attitude is wrong. But I'll tell you, it's not about the attitude. Tenak ways of working is actually terrible. His working pattern is terrible. And that's the next truth, guys. It's finished. This was nonsense from Sterling. It was rubbish. It was bloody rubbish. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Chelsea, no, man, that was a bad pass. That was a very bad pass. But Chelsea are looking likely to score more goals, man. They are looking likely to score more goals. Notando says I like Ahmad, but I have to back the manager. If Ten Hag does not think he's good enough, then he's got to go. Seems unprofessional from Ahmad, to be blunt. Now the problem is this: I don't even know his stand. Notando. If I check very well, I could see you were criticizing Ten Hag, if I'm not mistaken. And here you are again, backing Ten Hag. And this is the problem Manchester United fan base have got. They do not even know where they are. They don't know if they are Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out. I like Ahmad, but I have to back the manager. If the manager, if Ten Hag does not think he's good enough, then he got to go. Now the question I will ask you is this: why did Ten Hag block his loan move? Because if you deem him not good enough, you should let him go. But you blocked his move from going to the championship. You blocked his move from going to represent his country at AFCON. And you know very well he's not good enough. And when a player reacts the way Ahmad have done just now, you get people talking about backing a manager. But you forgot or forget that if you now are, or if you right now, you are in Ahmad's shoe, do you think you will not react? Do you think you won't react? Because I'll say it here and now. You are bloody going to react. You will be fuming. You'll be fuming. We are here talking about people as if these guys are just, man, how would I put it? This would have got heart. They've got heart. So when you're talking about it, you're not being fair. The first to remain that you are telling me Ten Hag does not deem him good enough, but that same Ten Hag deems Rashford good enough, deems Anthony, who he spent 90 million on, good enough. He also sees what's his name, forcing enough to play ahead of a player like Marcus Rashford, Amad Diallo. Man, there you have it. Those Pratt are coming in right now. He says more player FC. Like Ten Hag said, if you are good enough, you will play. It just might not be good enough. Like this is crazy. It might not just be good enough. Now the question is this: have you seen him actually play? Because you are able to judge a player that you have actually seen play. So you are going to take the manager's word for it, because if you believe if you manager that believes is not good enough, it's not good enough as well for you. You haven't watched him play to be able to conclude and give your own opinion, or are you telling me your own opinion does not even matters? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. Even though you are telling me about him not being good enough, at least let me see for myself. I want to see for myself that is not good enough. And this is the problem. United fan base they've got. Exactly this. Now, Malibina says, Malibina says, he needs game time in United or loan. I think talking about Ten Hag now. Talking about Bal fraud, which is Ten Hag, blocked that loan move. And this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly my point. What I am saying, exactly my point. The fact still remains that this dude, you block his loan move. That fact still remains. Then this says Ahmad is on the club and Ten Hag. Okay, it says Ahmad is on the club and Ten Hag. The club, the club, because okay, Ahmad is on Ten Hag and and Ten Hag. The club, okay, the club because they brought him in with no purpose. Ten Hag because he kept him this season. Should have been loaned out or sold if he did not want him. And this is also spotted. This is something you can live with. You know, as a player, you can actually live with the fact that a coach can be honest, you know, come out to tell you the simple truth. And this is something I've been talking about. Right now, David De Gea does not have a club because of this clown called Ten Hag. Because of this clown called Ten Hag, David De Gea does not have a club. Because I believe if he had been honest and told David De Gea that he is not getting a new contract, probably David De Gea would have been looking for a club before the end of the season. Same thing goes for United. Cristiano Ronaldo. He came out on press conferences talking about how he wants to work with Ronaldo, how he wants to, you know, win trophies with Ronaldo. But he knew fully well, very well, that this lad is not even in his plans. But instead of telling Ronaldo and telling the club to sell Ronaldo because he is not in his plans, he kept lying to the media. He kept lying, saying that he wants him to sign new contract. He wants to work with him. The same thing he was doing with David De Gea. So now explain to me, why should I believe this clown, whatever Ten Hag says about Ahmad or Sancho? Why should I believe him? Whereby this guy have lied to my face in a press conference. He has lied to our face that he wants to work with Ronaldo, that he wants David De Gea to sign a contract. And they never did. They never did. He has lied. He just ended David De Gea's career like that. Now we are talking about David De Gea, a player, a goalkeeper that won the Golden Glove, the best keeper in the Premiership last year. He won it. He won it, and yet he could not even get the contract because a manager will keep lying to you, will not say the truth. Then Paul says, "Park the bus now." Doesn't park the bus now? Does not want to play Ahmad. Bring back Jose Mourinho. I believe that I was talking about Jose Mourinho. And Moputu says, Ten Hag has to be the worst manager. Worst manager I have ever seen. And that's the truth, guys. Nice. Remember to still going. Nice, nice. That was the ball. Come on. That was the ball, man. I didn't touch you. Okay, no, man. That's a foul. That's a foul. So, Maputo says, Eric Tenag has to be the worst man manager I have ever seen. Clip it up. And that is the fact. Ten Hag is the worst man manager I have ever seen in my life. Ten Hag. Ten Hag. Corner kick to Newcastle. And there's a possibility this game will still end in a draw because Newcastle are actually looking like they are up for it. Mm. Mm. I think that was Nicholas Jackson. Cross the ball. Wow. Nice. That was a good goal. That was a good goal from Modric. That was a good goal. Awesome. That was a very, very good goal from him. That was a very good goal, guys. And this is now they've killed the game. They've killed the game. They actually needed to do this because Newcastle have actually looking like as if they are the team that will get the next goal in this match. So they actually needed that. I know, short so. I know you were going to comment. I know you're going to say something because your player have actually scored. Short so says, what a goal by that expensive player. I know, I knew you're going to say something, man. It's your boy. Get out. Yes, that was a good goal. That was a good goal. Get out, get out, get out. That is what something you can do. That is something you can. Live there. Dubravka. That was actually a good goal. Let's be fair. It's a good goal. It's awesome. It's a wonderful goal. Then Motibu says, what next? And Nag has a fallout with the janitor in the Old Trafford. Lord, I wish Tenak can actually see this. Nice one, Petrovic. Then I don't know what the obsession is. I don't know what the obsession with Ahmad is. We are clutching at a young um, player, possibly doing something. Ganacho is right wing and possibly a player of the season. Player of the season. Is it just another stick to beat Ten Hag? No, man. But the honest truth, guys, is this, man. Ten Hag has done well. Ten Hag has done well so far. But the honest truth is this, and I'll tell you for free. Ten Hag is overplaying Garnacho. Ten Hag is overplaying Garnacho. But the honest truth is this. This lad also need rest. He needs rest because by the time the fatigue will start eating this boy, injury will start. Ten Hag is overplaying this boy Garnacho. He needs a break as well. Give other people chance to prove themselves. People like Garnacho, drop him. Use somebody else. So if I'm criticizing Ten Hag, I'm not criticizing him. I'm just trying to make you understand that his man management is poor. You have forcing starting Garnacho starting every game. Okay, now this is what this says. For those saying Ahmad isn't good enough, justify forcing Nacho, guys, Garnacho starting every game. Maxwell's playing, Onana, Bruno Fernandez, Rashford. This guy is nepotist. And this is what I'm talking about, honestly. That is the honest truth, guys. And that is the honest truth, guys. For those people that are saying Ahmad is not good enough, it might not be good enough. But the honest truth is this. You can't tell me, wherever you are there, you can't even sit down and tell me, yes, it's not good enough because you do not know what it looks like. You do not know what his game is like. Because we have all not seen him do anything. Now we are watching Newcastle. Look at this lad. He's this little boy. Eddie I have given him a chance. Louis Smiley, he came in and did a very, very good job. These are kids. You manage them very well. Give them game time. Don't rush them. And that is the only way they can actually get to their potentials, get to the height of their career. You have to manage these players very well. But with what I am seeing at United, I'm sorry. It's not going to us. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. Then, Bright, Bright says we need a global petition for Eric Ten Hag to never coach in Europe again. Come on, that is bad. That's bad. A global petition that Ten Hag will never coach in Europe again. That would be fair, though. To be fair, because he's here to kill people's career. Then Mutano says Tenak is a bad manager. The guy bench Varane for Maguire. Come on now. Ah, yes, he benched Varane. Was it for Maguire or Evans? That was against Man City when he said he wanted to for tactics. A tactic reason. Very stupid manager. It lives in his own head. Then he says Ganacho has been eating off that bicycle kick all season. Drop 0/10. Come on. Almost every game and is undroppable. Come on. I don't believe you are saying that, Dennis. I do not for once believe you are saying that. Because I can tell you for a fact, guys, and that is the honest truth. Garnacho, if you take out Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane, you take out Diego Dalot, Garnacho has been the player of the season for Manchester United. I'm sorry. I am sorry. He has been the best player for Manchester United all season. Easy. He has been Manchester United best player this season. You can't just say he's eating off that bicycle kicks everything. Put that on your manager. Your manager should be blamed for that. And that is what I was talking about earlier. Ten Hag's management, it is very, very, very poor. And whatever bad performance you are seeing from Ganacho is simply because he's been overplayed. Nicola Jackson is crap. He's crap, man. He's crap. He's crap. And now that guy called Ganacho knows now that no matter anything he does, he will always play. Now the hunger is no more. The hunger is no more. The hunger is out of the bin. The hunger is no more. And that is the honest truth. The hunger is no more. It's no more there. And that is why, that's my fear. That is my fear because I know very well that he is better than what he thinks he is right now or what he's doing right now. He's better than whatever he's doing currently. I honestly believe he's better and he can offer a lot more than whatever he's doing now. He's way, way better than whatever he's doing now. And that is the honest truth, guys. That is the honest truth. That is nothing but the absolutely truth. But because of this kind of team he's playing at, it's not going to be easy, man. Honestly. Because I believe under the right manager, under the right manager, I believe this guy is a very good player. Under the right manager, I see this guy being a world class player. Garnacho. 4 minutes more. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Four minutes more to go. The normal time. That was a very good run from Kalamandric. I hope he's not injured. Oh, he's injured again. I think that goes to. Yeah. And Shorto says would like to see more of more from on that from Modric. But you have to be given chance first. No, it says the main reason why I don't rate Nag is because he does kill careers due to emotions. You got that right, man. You got that right. He's not giving Chenas. Okay, no, now he's talking about Tenag, not giving Ahmad a chance. Said he's not been given a chance. Eric Tenag sold Elanga, who has now shown he is better than Anthony. Eric Tenag is a poor judge of talent. When players like Ahmad and Pelistri are gassed, and I don't know what I want to say is this, man. Tenag, and I was saying that as well. Anthony Elanga was sold for £15 million because whatever I'm talking about, I just want people to just make it make sense to me, man. Because I find it very, very difficult to understand this sort of transfer Ten Hag have done so far ever since come to Manchester United. So now you have a manager that actually, you know, um, you have a manager in Ten Hag that was able to sell Anthony Elanga for £15 million, then decided to go spend £90 million on Anthony. And not only that, wow, that was a rocket. That was a rocket. That was a rocket. Is the comeback? Is the comeback on? Do you think they will score? Do you think Newcastle can come back to draw this game? Because Chelsea are just one sort of a team as well, man. When they start with their crap, you don't know what they're going to do. You honestly won't know what they will do. They are capable of their own. That's Chelsea. That was a rocket, man. 6 minutes. 6 minute additional time. I just hope Chelsea can just keep their cool and just have this game end on that. That was a very, very good goal, man. That was a that was a very good goal. Wow, nice. That was a very good save. Debrevka. Chelsea, control yourself. Now Dennis says if he isn't getting game time, it's because he's not showing anything in the training. Says it all. If Anthony gets picked over him, how bad can Ahmad must be? Any chance? His his gut just gives the ball away, and that is the same. And who is this one? I don't understand this players, man. And that is what Sancho was talking about. That is the exact statement Sancho was talking about. We have seen Anthony has been miserable ever since he has been dropped to the bench. Whenever he comes up, he's miserable. He's bloody horrendous. And we have also seen players like Marcus Rashford not playing as if he cares. He loses the ball. He does not come back to help the defense with like what we see with Alejandro Garnacho. Now, Sancho came out to say there is no amount of Chelsea are going to bottle this, man. They are going to bottle this. There is no amount. Sancho said there's no amount of how bad these players can be. Ten Hag will continue to play these guys. Ten Hag will continue playing these guys. So now it does not make sense if Ten Hag and his players. It doesn't make sense if Ten Hag and his players are terrible. The likes of Peristri, Ahmad, Sancho will never get the chance because Ten Hag loves Rashford. He loves Anthony. That makes other players suffer. Ten Hag is falling out with a player, unbelievable, or not just another Ten Hag dealing with people major issue. Ten Hag is falling out of play. I'm sorry. It says, should I say, Ten Hag has a low IQ. Honestly, who in their right mind would bench Cristiano Ronaldo? Well, Ten Hag definitely showed he can do it. Um, Ten Hag is a good manager. Those shit players have had too many chances and lost so many managers their job and confidence. That's bloody rubbish. That's an excuse you're making right now. So that's bloody excuse. That's rubbish. Then Ten Hag all the way. We are falling back in him. All the Ten Hag out. Ain't Man U fans. It's our era ahead. We should not let these fake fans win. Uh, I want to see it. I honestly want to see the era you're talking about because this clan called Tena came outside to say era has come to an end. He wants to come to an end era. But the way things are looking, he's busy ending his own era. Clueless people talking about Rashford leaving United anytime soon. No team will be paying his wage. And that is the honest truth, man. Rashford is unsellable. And this is something I've been saying for a very long time. Rashford is unsellable. You can't say Rashford. You can't say Rashford. Because a player like Sancho, you can see Sancho is sellable. But Marcus Rashford is unsellable. Because there are not many clubs out there that will be willing to pay Rashford 400,000, 300,000, 350,000 pounds. No one there. And that is the truth. I've not even seen enough of that. That like referee, final whistle. Referee. Ah, referee. What are you waiting for, referee? Yeah. And there you have it, guys. It is Manchester. Sorry, it is Chelsea 3, Newcastle 2. The match was awesome. The match was lovely. I enjoyed the game. And I enjoy every one of you being here to make the game, interesting. Engaging with me on the comment section. That is something we love. And that's something I want us to just, continue doing because we are really building a community, man. We are building a proper community. And please, if you are not subscribers yet, I do not know what you're waiting for. But I'll tell you for a fact, you're missing out. Share the link. We have a goal to catch. I want to hit 1,000 before me. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers before me. 1,000 subscribers before me. Yeah, but before I go, I still have some few chat I want to read out. Um, let's see. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Okay. Then Malivina says, I've never known a non-starter for United being talked and winged about like Ahmad. The guys done nothing to justify his amount of. I don't understand what they're talking about right now, Malivina, because you're telling me about him not doing anything to be getting the praise and getting the sympathy from fans. But the honest truth is, this guy, man, this guy called Ten Hag, I've not also given him that opportunity to prove himself. He has not. Then Patrick says that Ten Hag in Mental Out. And I'm sorry, man. You can't say my Mental Out because Ten Hag was working with Mental. All the player that Ten Hag got or that John Meta brought into the club, Ten Hag asked for those players. So don't make it seem as if he was giving players. Ten Hag demanded for those players. Ahmad is just another player that was bought for a stupid price and isn't needed. It's just crazy, man. Then Mtalo says Anthony has no goal and assist this season. I don't care how much defensive work he does. He's an attacker brought in to score goals and create. Oh, you guys don't quote him many goals. I'm sorry. Then so Ahmad probably unhappy with the chances, with which is fair, but by timing. Eric Ten Hag needs to go. His game is too predictive to other clubs. Then Shorter says, well deserved victory for Chelsea, but those 3 points don't change anything. Yes, it doesn't change anything, but at least they won. Yeah, stop being a matter, man. Uh, okay, I've read this one. Eric Ten Hag needs to go. His game is too predictive to other clubs, and that's an truth, man. But at the end of the day, it's a very good game. I really enjoy watching the match, man, and I really enjoy watching the match with you guys. You guys made this, fun. You made this easy. You know, the fact that we just glanced through the charts, talking about the game, talking about football and everything, made everything easy and lovely. And I would love to have you guys more doing the what's it called? The watch along. And I think I will do it more often now because I can see you guys are really ready to engage with me in the conversation. And it's something I love to see. You know, I was happy to see it. But as for short, so don't be an eater, man. They won the game. It's something. Then Fire Ahmad is mile better than Anthony, but they paid 90 million for him, so won't drop him for Ahmad. Okay, he won't drop him from Ahmad, but he's dropping him for Scott McTominay because it's even worse. It's even worse. You are dropping him. You are dropping him for Scott McTominay. But you will not at least let's see what this guy called Ahmad has to offer. And Bright's shot was actually on point, man, because they got the 3 points and it did not change anything because they are still stuck in at number 11. They are still scroll down FC. They are still scroll down FC. Hmm. They are still scroll down FC. Well, guys, I really enjoyed having you guys on board tonight. So I think we'll do that some other time. And like I said, guys, if you are new to the channel, you haven't subscribed as yet, I for one don't know what you're waiting for. Please hit this subscribe bottom right corner. Subscribe to the channel. Share the link. Let it go viral to your friends and everybody. Um, Thank you guys for being here with me. I see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. From Timber Banks, from the Football Fan Zone, signing out. Good night.